Hey everybody, my name is Stephen James, and today we're going to take a few minutes to discuss the game of football, the sport, the sport skills, and in particularly the skills, the technique and skills required to be a quarterback. There are 5 phases that is going to be broke down in this video, and, and within those 5 phases, you should have a better understanding as a quarterback, coach, or student on the process and being a quarterback in the game of football. To win the game, you pretty much have to be, the smartest, which means your awareness level, your IQ, and the knowledge of the game. Toughest or strongest, your agility, your strength, trying to be the one pushing, not getting pushed, and speed, and the fastest, the quickest, release, run, start, whatever it may be. You want to be the fastest, and within all of these skills and the techniques and movements, it requires muscles and joints in our bodies that we need to make these things happen. And in the video, just going to elaborate on the particular muscles, which are, the ones in the arm, is which the ones we will talk about in the video. As far as the quarterback, we use the arm muscle, the upper body, upper limb arm muscles, which we will talk about today, and to practice as a coach or as a student with this information. You should know. It should help you understand exactly what muscles, what workouts that'll help you make them areas stronger, and you'll feel to be a better quarterback. With that being said, let's start off with phase 1, which is basically the anatomical position, I'll say, which is like basically your first steps. No matter if you are a quarterback in the shotgun, stands, ready for the ball to be hiked to you, or under the center, as the quarterback waiting for the ball to be hiked to you. Your feet is, somewhat spread apart so you can be grounded, at least shoulder width, if not further, so you can have better control, better balance, and better readiness to move your feet. Basically, grip, get ready to receive the ball, to grip tight, and get locked and ready, which is what I say is the first phase of time on position. Now to the second phase. The second phase is basically, I say, is moving your feet. You as the quarterback, if you are in the shotgun position or under the center, where you receive the snap, you are now at the stage of moving your feet. So you don't grab the ball, so you don't clench it tight, and now you're moving your feet. You're moving your feet laterally, either you're moving your body to the left or to the right. Whichever your direction may be to hand off. But right now we're talking about throwing the ball, so you go turn your body laterally. So you're moving lateral to the side, and you're taking your steps back, which is probably 3 to 5 steps, whichever your situation, your game situation is, with the ball, raising it raising up to basically meet your ear, and that's basically in the adduction position to perform the external rotation in the shoulder. So this is basically the ready position for you to get ready to the next phase. And the third phase is basically the motion of, second phase is moving your feet. So moving your feet, turning your body laterally, making your steps, and it's all these motions is like all in one. But the phases and steps that is required in the motions to make it an accurate throw is still an order. So it's the second phase, moving your feet laterally, turn your body to the side. You take your steps, and now we're raising our arms and the ball up mid to the ear, and in adduction position. So and then this and you getting ready for the wind up, and this is where it basically ends the third phase. Now the third phase is basically the wind back, winding back your throwing arm. So you're releasing your throwing hand, throwing arm, and you winding back your throwing arm and hand with the football in hand. And what this does is your build up, your force build up, your power, your your everything that's muscled and powered and and momentum building, ready to go forward, starts in the wind up. A lot of times, I guess the farther you wind back, I guess the further and faster you may throw the ball, depending on you and how you develop the skill and then your release. But from three, from three is here. Four is the wind up, and we got our triceps and biceps muscles that's located in our arms. So a lot of the pull-ups and push-ups, I guess, so if you want to throw, so a lot of the workouts that's the thing that you need to work in with your arms would be the best for to get a longer throw or a quicker release, and then you being a quarterback. So that's the fourth phase, the wind back, winding your arm back, and that's you taking your arm and you making the upper limb, and it's extension movement as you doing the external rotation, ready to make the release and stepping into the next phase, which is five. Now the fifth phase, final phase, which is basically the releasing point. Now it's you coming from your arm and throwing arm winding back to now a flexion upper limb body moving forward. And this is now we're doing an internal rotation movement, and everything's moving forward to prepare for the release. So you're starting. We starting from. We're gonna start from phase four, which is the wind up. The wind up is phase four. Then phase five is the release, and then you follow through. and everything is moving. It's having an internal rotation moving forward, and that would be pretty much complete all the phases from 1 to 5, which is really a continuous movement. You know, another sport to compare the football situation to would be like throwing a baseball. You know, even though it's all one movement where you just, throwing the ball, it's still steps. You know, it's pretty much be the same phases that you would probably use here. That you gotta do the abduction, stand out, raise, wind, and flexion forward, and with the internal rotation and moving forward to this is your build up power, and so you take your force and push it forward with the help of gravity and see how far you go. So I guess if you wanted to be a better quarterback or a better coach, maybe follow these phases and guidelines, and you can help your athletes or help yourself as a player, or a comment. Maybe you can help me. Thank you.